With this video, we will be doing Larry Bird greatest moments, and if you want to help this channel and the content that we making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. Only way we're gonna do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo. Larry Bird.
33.
Forward, Boston Celtics. Give him that work, Bird.
Pulled up from the heat.
Keep it rolling.
Get your roll man.
Ooh, that floater.
Tie game. 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball. No shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, "You know I'm gonna get it." I said, "I know. I'm gonna be waiting."
I'm gonna be waiting.
And during the timeout, I'm going through a play, and I was like, "This is what I'm going to run." All right. Then as you get the ball, you go over here and you pass to Kevin. Then you go to the corner. And Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?" Now, after the timeout, we walked back on the court. Larry's going down to his position.
That's the type of leader I want in the court.
I'm getting the ball.
That's the type of leader I want in the court.
Yeah.
Coach, just tell everybody, give me the ball and get out the way.
Just get out my way. That's what Kobe used to do like this. I mean, isolation. I mean, yo, everybody get out my way.
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face."
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
And you know, he was like, "I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock." I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that he will contribute in the clutch time after
Larry tries to fight his way through with Barkley all over. They're not going to call a foul. Goes to Bird. He's open.
Off the glass.
0.5 left.
To spread the balls defensively. Let's see if they wind it all the way down.
Everybody caught that work.
Inside second low. You can't double yet. Now you can quickly.
What, Jack?
I was on Jordan.
It started on
Seconds left. Larry Bird gets the Boston
Jordan trying to
Celtics.
save the day.
Yo, I was on MJ, man.
See, 33.
Yeah.
You can't double yet. Now you can quickly.
Jordan trying to save the day.
He tried to come from the blind spot.
3.6 seconds left. Larry Bird
That quick release.
He tried to come from the blind spot. Purple.
Bird down low. Gets the ball behind. Michael
Looking
comes
at
over
him,
to
tried to
try
come
for
from
the
the blind
lead.
spot. Pulled up too quick.
If you put all of us in a room, you know, Magic, Jordan, myself, and Bird probably be the guy who walks out of the room at the end of the day.
This ain't a lot.
Speaking highly of you.
That was crazy.
Bananas.
That was crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Look at his face.
We always looking for the open man.
We're in overtime.
He
5
be
and
on gun.
123.
Rotates in. Bird pops out. Avoids the steal. Gets it over to DJ.
Give it go.
Bird goes
Give it
right
back.
to
Give
the
it
middle.
back.
Now DJ holds the ball.
Oh,
Back to
Magic.
Bird. The ball away is not.
Too late.
He got Magic in the post.
Oh my God.
Boston Celtics have
That was the hard way.
World Championship.
Kareem.
Yeah, they wasn't giving him nothing. They wasn't giving
That
him
was
nothing.
Pat Riley.
Playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called it.
He's like, what did
Larry
you
came
just
back
do?
to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, "Hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot and I'm going to kick it in."
He told Washington, "I'm going to get the ball."
2 seconds left.
I'm gonna get the ball.
Bullets by 1. Ames
There's nothing you can do
Bird
about
gets
it.
a good shot.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Incredible. And Bird wins it at the buzzer.
How
Okay,
many people
Bird.
you know would talk to the other team like this and says, "I'm going to stick it in your face"?
He's like, you you know what it is. You know where the ball coming.
Game time.
I ain't gonna fake you out. I'm getting the ball.
I was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said,
Drexler.
"Boy, you're so confident."
You talking crazy like that to Clyde, the guy though.
You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. Coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him. He tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird." And I go right by him. He shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird.
So Larry Bird changed that.
His own shot.
Okay. There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way.
Get the ball to Larry.
Double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
That's crazy.
He was a cold-blooded killer.
A cold-blooded killer.
And moisturize. Hit from French Lick.
It's crazy.
They make them different in Indiana, I'm telling you.
Here's an urgent message for all those grappling
and they put the one leg up, like
deep in the heart of a sleepy,
giving them the word.
But when you played against somebody, do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. You know, the biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
Yeah, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he's like, he literally says, left side across the three, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think, for
and Eddie Johnson for celebrating
Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh. It was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went
in and out,
you know, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept not the shot. He just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, it was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter.
Strong.
And Antoine
My man just stood there like this.
High fives. That film session was 20 minutes of that. So it
wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding.
From triple threat.
And it was
position. He's just
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in a bit.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And so it was a bad night.
He was a basketball genius. He'd be a step ahead, a thought ahead, play the game like a chess game. I'd much rather guard Michael Jordan than Larry Bird because you have to play the game as a thinker when you're playing him. You have to get inside his mind. Larry wasn't quick, couldn't jump really high, but there was just some sleepless nights.
Bird taking the block. Get in.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest.
Oh, yeah.
And he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. And then he finally speaks and says, "I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second."
It's crazy.
Some pure trash talking and
short.
bravado. And the theatrics of it all was made for Larry.
And Larry would back up his boast by not only winning the contest, but blowing away the competition with a phenomenal shooting display.
Right out there.
Damn. This is crazy.
Larry Legend, man.
This is crazy. For Steph Curry. That was wild.
The chicks had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing. My teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
At the end of one of them, he had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players and the media too, we were all standing around waiting to leave. He said,
tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through 3 quarters.
He told him ahead of time.
At least through 3 quarters.
And at the end of 3 quarters, the next night in Portland against poor Jerome Church.
Nothing but love.
He had 27 points left-handed.
That's crazy.
And it was remarkable.
Touring with him. Yeah, nothing but the love.
He passed it off the backboard to himself.
This guy was going to do one thing almost every night that really spun your head around, made you do like, couldn't believe this was happening.
Bird to Benson to Bird.
Look at that. Over the top.
He was playing chess and everybody else was playing checkers. He was 3 moves ahead of everybody else. And you never knew what he was going to do, but you knew it was going to be something special.
Give me that.
Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass.
Still seeing it. Isn't
that beautiful?
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, and he just went to work.
Bird talking that itch to him.
Bird giving it back to him kind.
Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Chuck and Larry down low, greeting one another once again.
Bird, he has caught fire. Person. It had something to say.
And Palmer just talking.
Person didn't dare look at him.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
It's smiling. Like his luck hit.
I wish I get the last word.
He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going for him. Seconds remaining, has only 7, has to be 15. That's 8, making 9. And 10. And 11 as we're counting.
He has to beat 15. He missed the couple.
He's still got to drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money.
You know what it is? With the warm-up on. He started off cold.
He knew that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
In the zone.
Then the game begins. Magic and Larry come out together, 2 guys that had saved the league. They wouldn't even be playing this game without those 2. And Magic passed the ball. Larry makes the first basket.
Bird banking in, goes to the fadeaway.
Dream team.
I mean, it just didn't get any better than that.
The U.S. was off and running, and the result was a thing of beauty.
It made everybody.
And no one seemed more excited to be sharing the court than the co-captains.
Hello.
Larry.
Larry.
Opening night was a smashing success, with the outcome never in doubt. And late in the game, fans in Portland decided they wanted a curtain call from a 3-time MVP.
It was balling out.
The crowd start cheering.
All over T-shirts,
Larry,
Wheaties.
Bro, they had like 40 to 60 point spreads on everybody.
It's crazy.
Crowd reacts to the entrance of Larry Bird. A standing ovation.
And as he'd done so many other times in his career, Larry Bird rose to the occasion.
Jordan
just throws up somebody here.
Here's Bird.
Patrick Ewing, Christian Leitner.
It was a virtually flawless performance. The final margin of victory was 77 points. And Magic and Bird had led.
Differential, bro.
Straight TV. Let's get it.
This Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lower cases.
No spaces.
You can find us on Facebook, and when you do, follow the page, share the page. I'm gonna get right into this. Larry Bird.
Let's go.
Larry Bird, greatest moments. I love this. I ain't gonna lie to you. And just seeing the other players talk about how they felt about him. Yeah. And then seeing some highlights of Larry moments, man. Yeah. The left-hand game, you know what I'm saying? He called it. He said, I'm going to give y'all 3 quarters of greatness. You know what I mean? That's what he did.
Right.
Then my man with the deciding, I'm going to just leave my jacket on in a 3-point shootout. I want to see who's gonna come in second place and then winning, man. And then you see another reel.
Yeah.
He came out cold, and he still came out with the win, man. Larry was different, man. It was cool seeing some of these highlights, watching the players from that era as well. Some cool throwback names out there. I'm like, man, if we've got the privilege to watch some good basketball, man, it's fun to watch. What you think?
I think it was great to watch the greatest moments from Larry Bird to see what he did, because I didn't come up watching Larry Bird. By the time I started watching basketball, it was at a tail in his career, more around the Dream Team era, so I didn't know what he did before that, but it was nice to actually get to look at it, the stuff that he did, what made him special, what made him great, and I like that a lot. I can't wait to do more stuff like this, but until then, it's your boy TRE-TV, and I'm out.